Hello, Rod Ristow here. I am with Branden and Lauren Bender, who are called to be missionaries to Angola. Let me read for you a statement, Jesus' last words to his disciples. In Matthew 28, verse 19, he said, "Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age." Brandon and Lauren are here in the United States. They're getting ready to go to Angola. Um, Brandon and Lauren, what have you been doing for the last year to prepare for going to Angola?
So for the last year specifically, we actually just got off of the field. So we were initially in Zambia for about 2 years, almost 3 years, doing ministry there, teaching a program called Farming God's Way specifically, which is really just a gospel-centered, sustainable agriculture kind of practice. So we would go village to village, sharing the gospel, sharing about that program, and then recently we made the decision to transition to Angola, and that brings us to what we've been doing.
Yeah, so we left Zambia. We handed over all of our ministry to a local guy there, Ruben. So he took over that. That's still going strong, which is exciting. He's expanded even the areas he's reaching since we left. And then we spent the last year, we spent 6 months in Portugal learning Portuguese, trying to get a hold of that language because the official language of Angola is Portuguese. So we practiced that for a long time, had a private tutor, and now we're back in the States, waiting until we can apply for our visas.
And the goal of your ministry, is it what people group, or how do you reach the people? What is their lifestyle like?
Yeah, so the people group that we're going to be going to Angola to minister to, they're called the Ovungamwe. It's very tribal in their culture, in their dress. They're completely unreached. We visited a similar people group in Angola a couple of years ago, and we did a Farming God's Way conference, and they said we were the first ones that ever came to teach them anything. So it's very exciting. They don't have a written language yet, so they don't have a Bible. So our work is going to be very primarily just evangelism and discipleship, just going from area to area, see who is willing to meet with us, and just share the gospel from the beginning, and see where questions and where the Holy Spirit kind of leads us as we're figuring out how do you minister to a people that has no idea who God is, has never heard of Jesus Christ, has never read or heard of the Bible. So it's an exciting challenge that we're getting over to take on.
All right. And what are your next steps?
So right now we're waiting until countries open up, until Angola opens up and says that we're allowed to apply for our visas, and then we'll start that application process. That could be a few months. We're hoping it's a quick few months, and then we'll head that way.
Okay. And how can we be praying for you?
Yeah, just I guess a lot in preparation to go over. As Lauren said, we're now hopefully soon going to start the visa application process, which is lengthy and time consuming, and a little bit difficult when you're working with different organizations and different governments on a global level. So really just favor in getting all of our paperwork in quickly and finished. And then continued prayer for our finances. We are raising money for a vehicle still that we need to buy when we get to Angola. So just prayer for provision to get the vehicle quickly that we need when we get over there.
Okay. Well, we're excited that God is using you guys to change people's lives for eternity. Thank you so much for sharing with us what God is doing, and God bless you.
Thank you.